Americans are fortunate to have one of the safest food industries in the world. Starting with the Poison Squad in 1902 and moving its way towards its newest regulation, the Food Safety Modernization Act, America has come a long way in terms of food safety. The Poison Squad was made up of a group of 12 men who willingly joined a project which helped determine the effects of commonly used food additives. They started with borax in small doses and continued increasing the dose, only stopping when they became sick. They also tested others, such as sulfuric acid, saltpeter, formaldehyde, and copper sulfate. Around the same time, Upton Sinclair published The Jungle, a book exposing the poor conditions of the meat packing industry. Both the Poison Squad and The Jungle led to the Meat Inspection Act and the Pure Food and Drug Act of 1906, the first federal laws to regulate food. Unfortunately, these acts were not perfect. These acts only covered added substances and did not require testing on food additives. This led to many unforeseen illnesses and deaths. So, in 1938, the Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act was passed. This act provided a list of approved food additives, prohibited companies adulterating their product for economic gain, prohibited companies from branding their product with misleading statements, and authorized plant inspections, along with a few other things. Continuing with the progression of food safety was the development of Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point, HACCP for short, in 1959 by Dr. Howard Bowman. This was first developed by Pillsbury for NASA, who wanted to control food crumbs in space and have better microbial safety. HACCP is charged with identifying, evaluating, and controlling hazards of food safety. There are 4 defined hazards: biological, such as pathogens, viruses, and parasites; physical, such as metal fragments, plastic, and wood; chemical, such as cleaning agents or allergens; and radiological. The combination of good manufacturing practices and sanitation standard operating procedures allow for HACCP to be successful. Good manufacturing procedures are the general guidelines from the government for a company to use to develop a quality product. Sanitation standard operating procedures are the step-by-step procedures on how the company plans to follow those guidelines. The USDA and FDA both play a big role in HACCP. The USDA, which was founded in 1862, grades meat, dairy, poultry, and egg products. It uses the Food Safety and Inspection Service, FSIS, to have the ability to inspect facilities and for label approval. According to the National Conference of State Legislature website, FSIS inspects all meat, poultry, and egg products sold in interstate and foreign commerce to ensure compliance with mandatory U.S. food safety standards and inspection legislation. The FDA, which was founded in 1906 as the Food, Drug, and Insecticide Administration, now is tasked with inspecting processing plants, working to enforce good manufacturing procedure regulations, and creating or updating food codes and mandates for retail food. The newest regulation is the Food Safety Modernization Act, FSMA, signed into law January 4, 2011, and enacted in 2016. According to the FDA website, this act enables the FDA to focus more on preventing food safety problems rather than relying primarily on reacting to problems after they occur. It gives mandatory recall authority and gives authority to strengthen import safety to assure U.S. food safety standards are met. Nowadays, many companies have taken the initiative to receive a Global Food Safety Initiative Certificate, GFSI. GFSI is a collaboration of the world's leading food safety experts, whose mission is to help provide a safe food source for consumers around the world. The 2 most commonly used GFSI programs in the United States are the British Retail Consortium, BRC, and Safe Quality Food, SQF. One of the requirements of both BRC and SQF are mock recalls. An inspector will give the company a specific product and the company must be able to fully trace the product by going through their records. The company must also go through all recall procedures, including things such as gathering the recall team, creating written communication, and notifying authorities. Many companies perform mock recalls even if they do not have a BRC or SQF certificate. All of these regulations and programs have led to a significantly safer food source in the United States. We have come a long way, and we are continuing to grow and improve our food safety regulations. Thank you for watching.